Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone.
Walaikum assalam.
Walaikum assalam.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay,
Walaikum assalam.
okay. I think we're just having a few parents who are just joining us. We'll be beginning very soon, inshallah. Today we've basically kept this orientation for all of you, so we can discuss how Learn Academy operates on a daily basis, and if we have our teachers present as well, and if there is any questions that you would like to ask us, we're here to cater to those questions as well. So we will be beginning very soon. Just another minute or so, so we have a few other parents joined in. Okay. Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Fiza Ali and I am the academic manager here at Learn School and Academy. We generally keep different kinds of orientation for the parents who are interested in the school or show some sort of interest in the school and want to know more about the school as to how they operate on daily basis, what curriculum we're using, what sort of criteria, what sort of strategies the teachers might be using. So keeping all of that in mind, we've invited our teachers with us as well. And inshallah, very soon at the end of the session, we will have the teachers take over and introduce themselves to all of you, right? Um, so let's begin. We will be starting with initially just giving you a brief introduction of Learn Academy, and then we will surely move ahead. So Learn Academy is an edtech online educational platform for the students where we're teaching students from kindergarten till grade 12. We provide students an online engaging live class environment where we make sure that whatever the curriculum that they're studying is not outdated and is very much interactive as well. Whenever Learn Academy has been um, in the market since 2020. When we initially launched, we were catering to the students of UAE and Pakistan, and we launched right after in 2020, right after the pandemic. And in 2021, we moved ahead and expanded our courses. We started offering students certified courses and skills that we will be discussing later. We also launched Learn Academy in Saudi Arabia in 2021. Then in 2022, Learn Academy gained accreditation from Federal Board of Education and BSNet Excel. This means that Learn Academy happens to be the school that can provide you with transfer certificate that is accepted in UAE and Saudi Arabia as well. So you will not be facing any sort of problem when it comes to moving your school from ours to any other physical school if you plan on doing that in the future. Then in 2023, we partnered with Google for Education. Hence, the platform that we're using to teach the students is Google. We use Google Meet for live classes, and we use Google Classroom, where the teachers and the students are in direct coordination, and we use it like a daily diary of the students, where the teacher is uploading the content and the students are also responding to that particular content. So if let's say if a student has an homework that they have to submit, they have an assignment that they have to submit, or they have a quiz, all of that is conducted on the GCR, the Google Meet, basically. Then in 2024, we launched our mobile app and we also launched our office in UAE, and we also partnered with Pakistan Association Dubai. So these has been our history. Inshallah, we are all planning to move towards growth in the future ahead. We have a lot of plans that are up our sleeves, and we will definitely be introducing those as well. We use our social media for announcements, and if there is something that something new that we launch, we inform the students on the WhatsApp groups, on the community Facebook group that we have. Then moving ahead very quickly, Learn Academy, we basically always had the mission that we provide the students with 21st century skills. Whatever curriculum that we introduce to the students, obviously now we have a lot of variety in curriculum, a lot of things that the students now are learning from a very young age. So Whatever we plan and introduce to the students, we make sure that it is teaching them a skill that is going to help them when they're out of school in the next 10 years, 11 years probably. So that is something that we keep in mind. Like I mentioned earlier, we are in UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Pakistan, and this is currently our presence everywhere. Learn Academy happens to have two areas. We have Learn School, which are the morning classes that we have from KG till grade 12, and these are the classes where the students either go for a streamline in Pearson edXL or Federal Board. So if you can see clearly, this is a roadmap. So we have KG1 and KG2 where the students are learning English, Math, Science, GK, and Urdu. You have 1 till 4 where the students are learning English, Math, Science, ICT, and Urdu. We also happen to have grade 5 till 8 where the students are learning English, Math, Science, ICT, Urdu, and an additional of Islamic studies and social studies. Then, after the student has completed with grade 8, they have two streamlines. One is the federal board, which is the Punjab board examinations that are conducted in grade 9 and grade 10, where the student has to give eight examinations, eight subjects in grade 9 and eight subjects in grade 10. Then we have another streamline, which is O levels, or you can say PSN at Excel O levels. So for this, we have like a 2.5 year, complete plan. So if you have like a foundation year, then you have this first year is completely foundation. The second year, let's say if you talk about foundation program starting from February, then in February, this particular year, the student will just be studying the foundation, will only be giving the school examination. And in June 2026, that is next year, they will start attempting their O level examination. So they will start by giving three examinations, and in the third, and then after that, in the June 2027, they will end up giving their five examinations. So examinations and the number of examinations vary as per your nationality. If you're in Pakistan, then you're required to give eight examinations under PSNet Excel for O levels. And if you are not a Pakistani national, then for you it is a requirement to give five examinations under PSNet Excel. So, if anybody here is interested, please keep in mind that for IGCSE, there is going to be a demo kept very soon. So, if you're interested, you can discuss and contact the admissions department, and they will put you into the demo list, and you can take one of the class demos. And further, if you want to have any meeting, you can have it as well. Moving ahead, then we have the Learn Academy, which are the weekend classes or the afternoon courses the evening courses that we have, where we're providing the students with skill-based courses. And these are communication development, liberal arts, coding, leadership, entrepreneurship, and digital marketing. So, as the name suggests, these are the courses of the at a beginning level. So, all the students will be starting and learning these courses at a very beginning level. Then, as I mentioned earlier, we have affiliations from PSN Edexcel, Federal Board, Skill Development Council Canada for the weekend and evening classes. And then obviously we are operating from Pakistan currently, so we have the Sindh government affiliation as well. That helps us in providing you all with the correct and complete documentation whenever you're shifting from our school to any other school. So this was sort of it from our end. We're just quickly moving ahead with the partners that we've worked with. In the past, we've had quite a lot of affiliations. We not all Learn Academy happens to be one of the schools who has affiliations. Hence, we can provide complete documentation to you. We've been nominated for the best online school in the past. We've taught over 4,000 students, and like I mentioned earlier, we have an educational partnership with Google that provides us for a smooth process when we're taking the classes. Then, in the end, we have collaborated with ICRA University, which means that any of our students or any of our pass outs, whenever they plan on going to the university and if they pick ICRA University, they will be getting a 30% off on their semesters. So yes, then you have Learn Fun. Obviously, we completely understand when the students are studying online. There's a lot of socializing that they need to do. So because we're currently operating from Pakistan, we try our most to arrange some sort of physical activities for the students. Like these were the pictures of the past events that we've conducted at Learn Academy. Yearly, we also happen to have like two physical parent-teacher meetings. Generally one goes somewhere in June and the other one is in December. So these are the where we create, where the teachers and the students are present. We also try to make the most of it and keep some sort of fun activities for the students so they can have fun as well. Apart from this, we introduce some extracurricular activities like we've painting classes. We also have partnered with a few of the clubs, like clubs in Pakistan that can provide discounted rates to the students who are interested in taking taekwondo classes, gymnastic classes, some all sort of activities such as physical sport activities like football, cricket. So all of this club also the students in Pakistan can opt for those as well. So next to the admission process that I would like to, very quickly brief you on. If you are interested in Learn Academy, because the classes are beginning from 3rd of February, if you're interested, the admissions would like you to fill in the registration form. They will give you a fee voucher. Once you clear the fee, you will be put again into an orientation where we will brief you further on how the classes are conducted, how you can get into the classes, how you can join the Google Meet links, how you can see how to use GCR as well. Then you will be given section list and student ID. Further, you will be given timetable and Google Meet links, and then the Google Classroom. So very quickly, as I mentioned very briefly, this was it from my end. But if you have any questions, I would like to take those because there were some people who were raising hands. And then I would like for my teachers to give an introduction after that. So, Ms. Irfa has a question. It is all physical classes, but what about online classes, online schooling pattern? Okay, ma'am. All these classes that I was discussing about are completely online. We don't have physical classes. We only have online classes conducted on the platform Google Meet. So, Ms. Irfa, you can unmute if you have any further confusions.
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Eh, are hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Are you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you, sir.
Yes. Yeah. Ms. Faza is a very good. Yeah. So, okay. Okay.
Yes, sir, you have a question?
Yeah. Also, okay. Okay. First. Yeah. 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 I have one. There are only two questions I have. First of all, I would like to appreciate your session. It's a very good platform that every parents and every child that want to study here, they can know each and everything. My first question is that I have read your brochure. In that brochure, in your first session, it will be around about 15 months from start to May to end of June, May June of 2026, round about 15 months. And in 15 months, you are offering three subjects for O level. I am discussing for O level. And further, next session only 5 months, and again you are offering three subjects. This is a big distinguish between two interval. In first 15 months we are taking three subject, and other 5 months we are again taking three subject. What is please describe little bit about that. Why we take
Okay.
15 months first, after that for only 5 months?
Okay, so basically the foundation program, let's suppose if you considering that you're from Pakistani national, then you have 8 subjects that you have to get. Is that clear? 8 subjects. Now,
Yeah, yeah.
with the first foundation year,
Yes, I
first
know. Yeah.
foundation month, the first month, let's suppose if you're starting from February 2025, right? Your child will study five
Yeah.
subjects. They will be studying English, they will be studying math, they will study Pakistan studies, they will study Islamic studies, and then you have English as well. So these are 5 subjects that they will prepare for. All right. Now,
Okay.
PSL, if you're
Okay.
giving O
Okay.
level
Five subjects.
examinations, yes. So you start preparing for the 5 subjects initially. And in June 26, you will prepare for these 5 examinations and you will only attempt 3 because it is going to be the first time the student will appear for O levels. Keeping the fact in mind, the students are when you are appearing for the first time, you need to make sure that the subjects that you pick are supposed to be easy so that you're not already panicking. right? So initially, the student will give English,
Okay.
math, and Islamic studies. English, but instead they will give Urdu, Islamic studies, and
Yeah.
Pakistan studies, which happens to be the easier ones out of the
Mhm.
remaining 8 subjects. Then, in the meantime, they will already
Mhm.
be preparing for English and math previously. That examination they will give later on in 2027, and then this is how it goes. So it depends upon the child, but what is
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
suggested by them is that you prepare for the subjects, but you start with 3 papers. You give them only three, but you're preparing and learning for all of the papers.
Okay, okay,
You're
okay.
just
I
attempting.
understand. I got your point. Acha, one question was that if one child can appear in the September October in 2025
Yes,
for two or three subjects, so can is it possible in your platform?
it is possible. It's the student's choice if they want to give a paper in right after June. They want to
Yeah,
attempt another two
yeah, yeah,
papers in October, November. They can do
yeah.
that, obviously.
Hmm. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That's right. Okay. To all the students who are Miss Irfa, I think you're talking about
It's an
Urdu and
farm site.
Pakistan. Okay. So for Ms. Irfa, if you're talking about IGCSE in Pearson and Excel, obviously the student has a choice. I'm talking about the students who are Pakistani national or in Pakistan or in the future will ever get to do university in Pakistan. So the thing with O-level examination is that if you're in Pakistan or if any in the future you plan on taking admission in Pakistan, so it is a requirement of the Pakistani universities that the student must have given O-level examination of Urdu, Islamic studies, and Pakistan studies. But if you do not plan on coming to Pakistan and you are going in to apply in a university abroad, then obviously Urdu, Pakistan studies, and Islamic studies are not the requirement. Okay. I would like my teachers to introduce themselves. I think I have Miss Sana Kamal with me. Miss Sana, over to you.
Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to the orientation. I am Sana Kamal and I teach English, language and literature both, grade 1 through 4. I will brief you all a bit about my teaching methodology so that you have a very clear idea what are essentially the kind of skill set, not as such a skill set, but what am I looking forward to receive from my students and what would my students receive from me. So we have English split in three different sections for grade 1s, 2, 3, and 4. The first, the grammar section, then the literature section, and then we cover the textbook. We follow the Oxford International Textbook Series, and the admin can provide you further details about that. Um, in my class, primarily, my goal is not just to make my students practice writing and rote learning, because rote learning, as we all know, is pretty much outdated. When our students and when our own kids approach at Excel, Pearson, and IGCSEs, rote learning doesn't help them at all. Which is why English is one of the foundation courses for all other subjects as well. If your child is struggling in English, I would be concerned and you would be concerned as well, which is why I appreciate and I encourage my students to practice as much creative writing as they can. We practice a lot of creative writing during the classes. They receive proper assignments. They get learning assignments. They get reading assignments. As for the literature section, we cover only the classic books through which they know how to actually make character sketches, how to summarize a passage or a prose. Plus, as for the speaking section, where their speaking skill set comes into play, we gauge and we refine their speaking skills by assigning them presentations, where not only do they have to use Canva or PowerPoint, for instance, to make the presentations, but they also have to present them during the class in front of everyone. So this boosts their English speaking skills as well as their public speaking skills. And if these two skills, I believe, because I have had experience of teaching for over 12 years, I'm a banker turned educator, so I know how important public speaking is. So from a very early age, if our students and if our kids are encouraged to speak publicly, if they are given the right confidence, they can definitely succeed. So this is my teaching methodology. I also use interactive methods during my classes and my lectures. We take quizzes online during the class, and quizzes online in such a way where students can come up, where students can access the links and then take the quiz themselves virtually live in front of everyone. So they have fun while learning, and obviously they get assessed as well. Proper assessments are done, monthly tests are done, pop-up quizzes. There are examinations, written examinations, oral examinations for younger grades, spelling dictations and spelling quizzes. So it's pretty much covered from every angle as far as I'm concerned. If anyone else has any questions, you can definitely ask me. Otherwise, that's it. Fiza, over to you.
Okay, so anybody has any questions with any teacher?
Yes, I have. Yeah, my
Yes.
name is Shazia Akram, and I want to. My daughter will be in grade 9 IGCSE. So, my question is, because my daughter has to take an international exam. She's residing in UAE. Um, so my question is that, for example, if she takes pre-medical, she will have 5 subjects: English, maths, and other 3 subjects: physics, chemistry, and biology, right? Hello? Yeah. So she will have these 5 subjects, and she she cannot take Urdu, for example. She's not well versed with the language. Secondly, regarding English, I just want to know that will she study English as a foreign language or English as a native speaker? Just or there is something else which is suitable for all? This is something I want to know. And I have heard someone telling you that you told some guest here, that if she wants to take exams, for example, in June, it will be a uh, it will be a cumulative exam, or it is for grade 9 separately and grade 10 separately, like IGCSE has 2 years. So will she take the whole exams all together, or she can sit uh,
Okay.
let's say in grade 9 separately and grade 10 also?
Okay. So, ma'am, basically for IGCSE, the program that we are following and providing to the students is a 2.5 year program. Now, what it is, it's not broken up into grade 9 or 10. It is broken up into the students doing O levels in the time span of 2.5 years, right? And obviously, when we're taking this, we're keeping in mind that a lot of students who are eligible and are good enough are getting out, because now the thing is that the students are getting out of the schools from grade 7 8 onwards. They take foundation programs and then they continue with their O level examination, right? Because when you talk about IGCSE doesn't ask for a background. So there are students are young as 13-year-olds, even 14-year-olds are doing O levels and are completing O levels within 2 years as well. It depends upon how fast and how quickly they are able to grasp it and give their examination, right? So what I'm talking about, the platform in Learn Academy, what we're following from grade KG till 8 is a different scenario. But for O levels, it's a different case. It's 2.5 years that is dedicated to the student who is just be studying all the subjects that they need to pick. So so yeah, so let me know if further I need you to clarify more on IGCSE, or this part is clear to you.
Okay, so this will be Edexcel board or
Yes,
Cambridge?
this is going to be Edexcel. O levels under PSN Edexcel.
All right. So we are interested in Edexcel or whatsoever is, it doesn't matter. We are actually interested in IGCSE. So there will be only 5 subjects. I mean, um,
Are you
the
what nationality does your child hold?
my
Are they
child has, we are Pakistani, but
okay?
my child has been here since foundations
Great.
for
See,
the last, yeah.
for Pakistani students, the reason why we ask the students to do 8 subject is because if due to any reason, if you plan on ever coming back to Pakistan or your child ever takes admission in a Pakistani university, the Pakistani universities has a requirement of 8 subjects, and out of those 8 subjects, three are compulsory for them, which is Islamic studies, Pakistan studies, and Urdu. For them, this has to be compulsory. But if you don't plan on coming to Pakistan and you're more offered, then you can definitely opt any 5 subjects and give it.
Okay. Actually, about regarding Islamic studies and Pakistan studies, uh, it could have been like we can manage it somehow if it is a must. But the other subject, Urdu, as I told earlier, that she's not very well versed with it. So I think it will be standard Urdu, which everyone is taking in the class, right? So then I think she can opt for only 5 subjects.
She can opt for 5 subjects. In 5 subjects, there is one English and math. English you have first, second you have math. The three, it will depend upon what field she needs to get into. If she goes into commerce, then the 3 subjects will be according to commerce subject. If she plans on getting pre-medical, pre-engineering, or computer science, so the 3 subjects are going to be according.
Okay, so she wants to go for pre-medical, and the English will be only I mean, she was learning um up till grade 8. She has learned English as a first language. So here in UAE, they have options for English as second language and English as a first language. So because she was here since her early years, she has been doing it English as a first language. So is there any difference or discrimination regarding this matter?
There isn't a distinguish. See, the thing with PSN is the curriculum is for everybody. So if a child is picking any subject, it doesn't matter if you're giving it in Dubai or in Pakistan, it's going to be same for everybody.
Okay.
So yeah. So if if I tell you about Urdu, for example, if Urdu exam in PSN at Excel, the Urdu curriculum is not Urdu for first language. It is basically Urdu as a second language. So Urdu and Pearson is comparatively very easy if you compare it with Cambridge. So
Okay.
it doesn't matter if a Pakistani student is giving it or if anybody is living abroad giving it, the paper will remain same.
All right. And um, how about demo class? Will you give a demo class?
Yes. For all PSN EdXL's students who are interested, we are going to provide you with a demo class before you decide on to joining with us. And Miss Yamina or Mr. Misbah will get back to you on the date for the demo classes.
Yes, we are interested. And the class timings and everything.
Generally, yes, we will get back to you after the demo is finalized. Generally, it is going to be morning slots. So, let's say if your classes are going to begin from 8, they will go till 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. So, it's going to be in the morning hours.
Okay, all
Yes.
right. And if there is some practical things to do or
There
some
isn't any practical. In Pearson and Excel, IGCSE, there is no practicals. If
no
you even
practical.
go for medical, there is no practical exam.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I would like to quickly address the question that Ms. Abira. Yes, a lot of people are asking about the attestation program. Um, yes, so I'll just first. Okay, I'm just putting everybody. Okay, the attestation process is very simple if you're in UAE. We are operating the school from Pakistan. If anybody applies for attestation, for TC or attestation, we will be providing the TC from Pakistan. So it will be following the same procedure of a transfer certificate document coming from Pakistan to UAE. So the process is very simple. It will be first attested by the district. Um, obviously because we are operating from Pakistan, so it's a Sindh government here. So we will be attesting the document from the district education office, and then further we will provide you with the document. Now, if it is a requirement by the school, the next school you're taking admission, then you will have to, if you are Pakistani national or if you can come to Pakistan, you either will have to get it attested further by Foreign Ministry in UAE Embassy or Saudi Embassy. But if you have any relative, then you can have the document attested by the Foreign Ministry or UAE Embassy or Saudi Embassy via your relatives. Because as a school, the only attestation that I will be giving you is the district office, which is the only relevant one in order to get any further attestations from either MUFA or UAE Embassy, Saudi Embassy, or Foreign Ministry. All right. So this is because obviously whenever you plan on taking any admission to any school, you will be telling them that they are coming from an online school, and that school is operating from Pakistan. So they will provide you with the same attestations that I'm telling you, and that is something that we can provide to you. Okay. This was one.
Yes. Hi, Assalamualaikum, Ms. Hafiz. Thank you so much for addressing the question about the attestation and everything. I just got confused because you said that you can provide a transfer letter for UAE. So I just wanted to have that thing sorted. One more thing.
Okay.
So I was asking for my kids, like they are in, my younger one is in FS2 and the elder one is grade 1. So they do have Islamic studies, but since they have been born in UAE until now, they was having their schooling there only, and we inshallah plan to move back again soon. So for them, English is the first language. So do we have Islamic studies in English also?
Okay. So from grade 1 till 4, we are. I'm just gonna put you on mute because there's a lot of background noise coming. Okay, so for grade 1 till 4, we do not have Islamic studies or social studies. But after grade 4, from 5 onwards, as a matter of fact, social studies and Islamic studies are both introduced to the students, and they're both introduced in English language. Even in our classes, the medium of communication of the teachers is English, and if yeah, so the teachers are communicating in English. So all the subjects apart from Urdu, obviously, all the rest of the subjects that we're offering are in English language.
Ma'am, hi.
Hello?
Yes, yes, please. I also want to ask that when while taking exams, will they allotted be because we reside in UAE, so will my daughter be allotted a center here for
Yes,
taking
yes.
exam?
Yes, obviously, wherever you are, if you're in Saudi Arabia, UAE, or even in Pakistan, you will be allotted a center that you will have to go and give the examination physically.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. Okay, any other question?
You will also share. You have shared the syllabus and things before.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are basically, yes, as for KG till grade 8, we are following the Oxford Progressive books because that is one of the questions I think in the chat that somebody was asking. So we are following the Oxford curriculum. And apart from that, the examination process is one thing that I would also like to mention to all of you. In Learn Academy, we basically assess the students like 60 marks quiz. We have written examination and we also have MCQ based examination. Both of these quizzes are conducted. We have 10, 20 marks for projects, we have 10 marks for class attendance, and 10 marks for class participation. This is very important because obviously we are teaching students online and these are live classes. So we insist that the student is present in the class and is participating in the class as well. Because obviously we also happen to have the recorded lectures, but we do not really provide them to the students until they ask us to, because these are live classes and we encourage the students to come sit in the class and study in front of the teacher and ask whatever they have to. So if let's say if your child ever gets absent in a class as well, then they can join the classes tomorrow, and the teachers are there. They will definitely cater the student, and they will also help the child out, right? So it is encouraged from our end for you and for your kids to take the classes, be seated properly in the classes, have their cameras open, ask questions if they want to with the teacher. So whatever problems that they have during the class, it is sorted in front of the teacher, right? I happen to have other subject teachers with me as well that I would like to introduce here. I have Miss Ramal Imran for math. Miss Ramal, are you here? Over to you.
Okay. Assalamualaikum everyone. Greetings. My name is Ramal Imran and I teach mathematics at Learn Academy. Okay, so it's been a year since I have been with Learn. Overall, I have an experience of properly around 3 years within this field. When it comes to teaching, I use a mix of flipped classroom techniques and interactive problem solving sessions. I also use platforms like quizzes for their sessions, for their pop-up quizzes, and turning their assessments into fun competitions that keep create energies, and also utilize breakout rooms on Meet for their small group discussions. Majorly, as we all know, that students are reluctant to study maths, and it's also not a theoretical subject at all. So to make it more fun and to put the students have their interest in it, I implement gamification elements, like after delivering of concepts and problem solving questions, we do activities, we play games in our classes regarding the same topic. And one major challenge that I can say I have is keeping students engaged during a long session, such like maths classes. And to combat this, I regularly incorporate students, allowing students to voice their thoughts and keeping that atmosphere interactive. As per our school, we use digital platforms like Google Classroom to assign work and track complications. By combining these methods, I aim to create an engaging, supportive, and effective learning environment for my students.
Hello, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum.
Ji, walaikum assalam.
Ma'am, do you know Urdu?
Yes, yes, we know Urdu.
मैम मेरा बेटा ग्रेड 2B है, मोहम्मद नासिर। और मेरा बेटा है ना, उर्दू क्लास नहीं लिया मैंने, तो चलेगा ना?
जी मैम, that's absolutely right. ये orientation meeting है वैसे तो, but
जी।
it's okay. That's absolutely alright.
नहीं, मैं कंटिन्यू ना उर्दू नहीं लेती हूँ, इसलिए बोल रही हूँ। मैं बस ओनली कंप्यूटर, इंग्लिश, मैथ, साइंस।
जी, वो that's absolutely alright. अगर कोई बच्चा उर्दू नहीं लेना चाहता, तो हमारे पास उर्दू वैसे भी ऑप्शनल है, तो आप
जी।
ना लें उर्दू, इस प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता।
हाँ, अगर वो टेक्नोलॉजी स्किप करना चाहता है तो कर सकते हैं, और ये लेना पड़ेगा
आप अगर
कंप्यूटर।
स्किप करना चाहती हैं तो आपको एक बार एडमिशन्स को बताना पड़ेगा कि आप स्किप
ओके,
करना
ओके।
चाहती हैं, और वो हो जाएगा, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
और ये ऑल स्टूडेंट ओ लेवल ही स्टडी करते हैं आप?
जी, ओ लेवल्स करते हैं।
जी, शुक्रिया। ओके, थैंक यू।
Thank you. Okay, so we have the math teacher with us. If anybody has any questions regarding math, you can discuss it with Ms. Ramal.
Sir, I have a question about my daughter Hafsa. I just want to say that because of some sickness, she was away from school for 1 year. Now she is joining. She wants to join IGCSE, IGCSE Edexcel. So I just want to ask that, as the teacher explained, that they give good reinforcement for the class, but I just want to tell you that my daughter, because there is a bit of gap which can be covered, because this gap is due to her sickness, but now she has recovered, mashallah. So will they
Ma'am,
eh, help the
ma'am,
kids? Yes.
yes. See, for IGCSE, the fact that we're keeping the foundation program the first year when the student is not attempting examination is good enough time for the student to work on whatever they have missed, because that is what the teachers are going to help the students. In initially when you talk about the foundation program, which is the first year, where like let's say this year, the students will not be attempting the exam. They will be attempting the exam in June 2026. So this year they will completely be studying all of the subjects from the start, and they will be getting they will have enough time to practice as well, and to work on whatever they have missed. That is why we keep the foundation program.
Okay.
You don't have to worry regarding this. Let her join the classes, and the teachers will definitely help them out.
Yes, and also uh, you can judge the student
Yes,
that how much they need, if there
to
are
know.
there is pre-assessments or something like that. So I'm just concerned about this thing, because Miss Ramal was she has explained very well that how they um, engage the students and everything. So I hope it will go well.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
My name is Asra, and I want my daughter to admitted in class 6. So she has already completed class 5, and I just want to know how many semesters do you have in 1 year?
We basically have two. The first 6 months, then you have a midterm examination, and the next is final examination. So yearly we have two examinations.
2 examinations. Okay, the examinations will be like 100 marks. There is no examination after 3 months or something else like this.
The teachers are basically conducting, class tests depending upon the curriculum as they cover up, but there are no monthly tests. The teachers are conducting on their own accord.
Okay. And the school timings are continuously from 8 to till what time is it? I think you told about 1, around 1.
No, that was for IGCSE. For grade six on from basically from KG till 8, the school timings are in Pakistan. It's 9 till 3:40. If you're in UAE, then it's going to be 8 till 2:40, and if you're in Saudi Arab, that's going to be 7 till 1:40.
I know I live in Pakistan.
Then
Okay,
it's
and
going to be
what about you didn't mention anything about grade 1. My little daughter, she is almost around 6, and I want her to admit it in class 1. So you
the
didn't mention
timings are
anything
same
about
for
class
grade
1.
1. So basically, Miss Raman also takes math for grade 1 and 6 both, as a matter of fact. So for that as well, the class timings are the same. That when I say the class timings are, this is the school timings that I was mentioning. So not every day student has like 7 subjects. For grade 1, the student has like 3 to 4 classes in a day. So let's say the classes starts from 9, they will have a 40-minute session, 9 till 9:40, then you have 10 till 10:40, 11 till 11:40, and 12 till 12:40. So by probably around 1 p.m. they're going to be free.
Okay, so there's a gap between the each classes. Okay, and
There's
now
20
what
minutes
about
gap, which is 20-minute break that the student has.
okay, and what about class 6?
It's
No
the
gap.
same. In class 6 as well, 20 minutes break in every class. But for grade 6, there are more subjects. So you basically have 4 to 5 classes in a day.
4 to 5 classes. Okay. And can you please mention again how many days about the grade 1?
Monday
Oh,
to Friday. Monday to Friday. All classes Monday to Friday.
okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, okay. Any other questions? I have Miss Neha Zulfikar with me. She's our ICT teacher. Again, a very important subject. So, Miss Neha, over to you.
Okay. Hello, Assalamualaikum. Am I audible? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Neha, we
Yes,
can hear you.
yes, we can hear you.
Is my voice clear?
Yes, we can hear you, Neha. Your voice is clear.
Assalamualaikum, everyone. I'm Neha, and I'm an ICT teacher in this Learn School Academy. I've been teaching in the school since for 3 years, and I have a very strong and clear, broad background when it comes to my subject. So, from the initial, stage of learning, I have been practicing computer and programming. So, I have a very good hand on coding as well. The things we teach in our school, obviously, as an ICT teacher, the things we teach is, our school is totally dependent on, first of all, on iron technology. Okay, so first of all, the things we teach in our school is for how basically to train the child or student to use technologies like computer and laptops, okay, and basically learn the interface. And then we jump, hop on the side where students learn to make games and multimedia platforms like creating graphics and from a very initial age, okay, and creating graphical contents and learning about the emerging technologies. And then after that we jump towards programming, okay, how you can make a program, what are the things you can make out of it, and challenges like make a game, making a game, and then turning that game into a very good graphic format. So that we basically has several types of programming in our school. From the very basic age we start from block building, and then we jump towards real hardcore programming, that is Python trending nowadays. So in our school, the challenges we face in our classroom is when students do not have particular machine, okay, maybe because we when we do programming we need to have a laptop and computer. So I think in my subject the challenges I face in my class is when student does not have a laptop and gadget stuff like that. And how do we evaluate the strategies we use to encourage student is the time allot we have in the class. Example, if we have 40 minutes in the we have a 40 minutes class, so the first 10 minutes is all about letting them know about the topic, letting know about the topic, the background, and then 20 minutes is the main hardcore minutes where we study the topic, the theory format, the definition, the background, and everything. And then the last 10 minutes what we do is practical implication implementation of that topic. Example, if it's an AI, I'll make them watch a video, or I'll make them practice AI tools like machine learning and all through a website where they can train their model, their AI model machine doing predictions. So that's what we do, and we enjoy a lot by learning these new gadgets and new technologies. How do we support and track the student progress? We support it by obviously taking quizzes and doing evaluation, by giving them projects. When you give assignments and projects to the student, you can see that on real time when they upload stuff on Google Classroom within deadline date, we can see how the student is progressing by giving them marks right immediately. So that's what that's the whole process of how do we teach ICT in our school. If you have any question, you can ask me.
Yes, anybody has any questions regarding our computer teacher, Miss Neha? Then you can definitely ask her. Okay, good. I have, yes. Okay, so we have with us Miss Savera who teaches science as well. Miss Savera, please, over to you. Kindly, please. Yes.
Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone. First of all, I would like to welcome all of you in this orientation session. My name is Savira and I teach science at Learn Academy School. I've been teaching at Learn Academy for almost the last 2 years, and regarding my education, I hold a degree in MPhil Food Science and Technology, and have 3 years of teaching experience. So now let me give you a very brief idea about my teaching strategies and how I connect with my students. First of all, sorry. I usually use a mix of hands-on experiments and group discussions, which is a very important part in my teaching methodology, and inquiry-based learning, uh, most importantly, to make lessons interactive and engaging. Because I believe that students learn best when they can connect, the theory to the real life applications. Moreover, I mostly incorporate technology into my teaching stuff. For example, like I use interactive simulations, like virtual labs, and a lot of videos related to the topic to explain complex scientific concepts that we are studying in the class. Furthermore, the platforms like the Google Classroom, it really helps me to make lessons dynamic and fun by creating discussion forums over there. Then, regarding students' engagement, I really ensure all students feel included by using group activities, by creating breakout rooms, by rotating roles, and doing the interactive question answer sessions in the class. So that's how each participant can participate in the class, and with me as well. So I really encourage participation by fostering or developing a very respectful atmosphere where students feel comfortable for sharing their ideas, for sharing their experiences. I also use rewards like praising the students by giving points for their group activities and showcasing students' work to boost their motivation to the other class students, to other class participants. Um, Besides that, if I talk about the challenges that I may face while teaching to to the students that are coming from diverse cultures, is basically managing their diverse learning paces. So to address this, I differentiate instruction methodology by providing different tasks and one-on-one support when it is required. So moreover, I also use peer mentoring to help students support each other as well by creating, mostly I create the breakout rooms over there where students can discuss a lot of different things with each other. And it's more helpful for the students to get concepts and to discuss different topics with their peers. Moreover, lastly, to track the progress of the each of the students, for that I conduct regular quizzes after the completion of each topic or the chapters, by taking assignments and group projects and by having the class participation. So I provide immediate feedback in the form of points or the marks, or the checked projects and the checked quizzes as well, and hold individual or group review sessions as well for the students who need extra help from my side. So from that is all. That's how I actually usually conduct my teaching session with my students. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Savera. Anybody who has any question regarding science can definitely ask me, Savera. Okay. We generally, another teacher that we have is yes. Any question? We have with us Miss Huma.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yes, Miss Savera is for science or for like other all the three sciences? Like she's dealing with specific science like biology, chemistry, or physics, or it's for science in general?
Miss Savera teaches science till grade 8, so she teaches chemistry and physics as well.
Okay.
Yes. But you can ask a question. Maybe we will be able to cater you regarding that.
Yes, she has explained everything, but because she was talking about science, that's why I asked. So I hope it will go well. Uh, uh, I think we will have a demo class as well, right?
Yes, yes, you will be having the demo classes. You can sit in the demo class and see how it is. See, the teachers that are going to be teaching students for IGCSE are going to be experts. Experts who've been teaching and dealing with PSNet itself for so long now. They teach O levels now for like more than 10, 14 years. So they know how to, prepare the student for the examination, because one of the thing in O levels is how to prepare for it, which is again very important, because you need to make sure that you're following the past papers, you know the concept, you know how to deliver the concept. So there's a lot of practice involved in preparing for O level examinations. So rest assured, inshallah, in the demo also you can see and get sort of clarity as to how the classes will be going ahead.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so a lot of people in general happen to have a lot of difficulty in Urdu language. Generally, a lot of students deal with that. So we have Miss Huma with us who teaches Urdu, which I feel is generally the most difficult subject to teach online. So, Huma, to you, over to you.
जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम एवरीवन।
Hi.
जी मैं उर्दू पढ़ा रही हूँ लर्न एकेडमी में, और मुझे 4 साल हो गए हैं उर्दू पढ़ाते हुए। और येस ऑफ कोर्स इट इज़ वेरी चैलेंजिंग फॉर मी, और चैलेंजिंग इन अ सेंस कि उर्दू को इंटरेस्टिंग बनाना, येस इट इज़ वेरी चैलेंजिंग टास्क फॉर मी। तो इसके लिए मैंने काफ़ी चीज़ें अपने क्लास में यूज़ करती हूँ। फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल ग्रुप डिस्कशंस, हमारे जो लेसन्स हैं, हमारी जो बुक यूज़ हो रही है वो है आहंग, और इसके अलावा जो हमारा लिटरेचर लैंग्वेज के अलावा जो मैं अपनी क्लास में इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ें यूज़ कर रही हूँ, उसमें हमारे ग्रुप डिस्कशंस होते हैं, क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशंस होते हैं, और एक क्लास हम ज़रूर इस तरीके से रखते हैं जिसमें कि बच्चे ओपनली बात कर सकें। कोई एक टॉपिक हम दे देते हैं जिसमें कि वो उर्दू में मुझसे बात करें, डिस्कस करें। और इसके अलावा जो प्राइमरी लेवल पर हैं, हम अपने वीडियोज़ और प्रेजेंटेशंस के साथ उनको एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश करते हैं और इंटरेस्टिंग बनाने की, ताकि बच्चों का भी इंटरेस्ट रहे। और इसके अलावा हमारे जो GCRs होती हैं, उसमें हम रेगुलरली फीडबैक अपने पेरेंट्स को भी देते रहते हैं। बच्चों के टेस्ट रेगुलरली होते हैं। इसके अलावा हम स्पेशली इन उर्दू हर लेसन में मैं मुश्किल अल्फाज यानी स्पेलिंग्स ज़रूर कराती हूँ, ताकि इससे भी उनकी उर्दू काफ़ी इम्प्रूव हो सके। और स्पेशली ग्रुप डिस्कशंस मैं ज़रूर करवाती हूँ, ताकि इससे भी ना सिर्फ वो उर्दू बोलना सीखें, बल्कि बात करना और ये सब चीज़ें भी उनकी काफ़ी उर्दू इसमें इम्प्रूव हो सकती है। और फीडबैक मेरा साथ साथ जाता रहता है। टेस्ट मेरे रेगुलरली होते हैं। हर लेसन के बाद भी मैं टेस्ट लेती हूँ और उस पे बच्चों को पॉइंट्स देती हूँ, और फिर GCR पे उन सारे पॉइंट्स को अपडेट्स करती हूँ। और इसके अलावा जो है क्लास में उनको ज़रूर अप्रिशिएट किया जाता है, और सिर्फ मैं नहीं, बाकी सारे सब्जेक्ट टीचर्स भी करते हैं। और इससे जो है इस अप्रिसिएशन से बच्चों में और ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट डेवलप होता है। और ये मेरा मेथड है। और यस मिस फिज़ा।
Yes, thank you so much, Huma. So these are the subject teachers that we have. So please let us know if you have any further questions that we can cater to you. I will definitely try.
यस यस अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मेरा क्वेश्चन है उर्दू की मैम से कि ये जो शेर व शायरी का जो है, काफी इसमें ये तो नहीं है, इसमें इतना बच्चे इससे काफी घबराते हैं, उनको समझ में नहीं आते ना ये इकबाल के शेर और इस तरह के ना,
जी जी जी
स्पेशली जो इकबाल को इंट्रोड्यूस किया है इन्होंने, तो वो बहुत घबराते हैं। जैसे मेरी बच्ची तो बहुत ज्यादा घबरा रही है, बहुत मुझे भी मुश्किल हो रही है उसको एक्सप्लेन करने में। तो इससे क्या है कि आपके कोर्स में ये शेर वगैरह मौजूद हैं, इनकी एक्सप्लेनेशन है
जी
या
जी
नहीं?
काफ़ी नज़्में हैं। और 9th का तो, अगर आप 9th की बात कर रही हैं, तो उनका तो सिलेबस जो है वो हमारा काफ़ी डिफरेंट, बिल्कुल जो हमारे बोर्ड का है बिल्कुल वैसे। और उसमें काफ़ी नज़में हैं, और टीचर जो है 8 تک تو میں پڑھاتی ہوں, باقی 9 سے ڈفرینٹ ٹیچر ہیں, لیکن ان کا بھی میتھڈ یہی ہے کہ وہ پہلے شاعر کے بارے میں اور یہ سب چیزیں بہت اچھے سے ان کو ایکسپلین کر دیتی ہیں, اور پھر انفیکٹ کہ جب نظم سمجھائی جاتی ہے تو صرف ایسا نہیں ہے کہ ہم ان کو سمجھا کے اور ہم ان کو تشریحات لکھا دیتے ہیں, بلکہ بچوں کو بھی کہا جاتا ہے کہ وہ خود سے تشریح کریں, سیکھیں, ہم ایسا شیئر کریں, جو مسٹیک ہوتی ہیں پھر ہم ان کو بتاتے ہیں, اور اس طرح وہ تشریح کرنا بھی سیکھتے ہیں.
اور یہ سبجیکٹ کے خلاصے چیپٹرز کے خلاصے وغیرہ ہوتے ہیں؟
جی جی,
مرکزی خیال
خلاصے ہوتے ہیں,
خلاصے.
مرکزی خیال ہوتے ہیں, سینٹینسز جملے ہوتے ہیں, اور ان کی کافی ساری ورک شیٹس, گرامر ہوتا ہے, یہ سب چیزیں بھی ہوتی ہیں.
اوکے, اچھا, اور یہ آپشن ہے میں لے لی جائے اسلامک اسٹڈیز جو ہیں, اسلامیات؟
جی میرے خیال سے ہے. فضا,
اسلامک اسٹڈیز جو ہے وہ 5 till 8 میں ہوتی ہے اینڈ اٹس ان انگلش لینگویج. اسلامک اسٹڈیز اردو میں نہیں ہے ہمارے پاس. ایون ان گریڈ 9 جو فیڈرل بورڈ ہمارا ہے اس میں بھی موسٹلی بچے ہمارے پاس انگلش میں ہی اٹیمپٹ کرتے ہیں.
اوکے اوکے, تھینک یو سو مچ.
Thank you. So again, thank you so much everybody for joining the meeting. I hope we've cleared a lot of your confusions. If you further have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact the admissions department. They will definitely help you out regarding this. And please keep in mind that the classes are beginning from 3rd of February. And for IGCSE, the classes are going to begin from 15th of February. So please accordingly register yourselves if you're interested. Thank you so much,
دوبارہ بول
everybody, for
سکتی ہیں
joining.
آپ کی آواز سنائی نہیں دی تھی. کین یو ریپیٹ پلیز؟
I'm saying that if you're interested in the registration, then kindly do register because the classes are starting from 3rd of February. And if you're interested in IGCSE, so for that, the classes are beginning from 15th of February.
اوکے, ایک اور میرا کوشچن یہ تھا, سندھی تو نہیں ہے؟
نہیں, Sindhi nahi hai.
تھینک یو سو مچ.
Okay, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining the meeting. Bye bye. Take care.